Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make plastic blanks for your cut adhesive vinyls out of shrink plastic using the Cricut Maker machine. I'll be making these glow-in-the-dark Halloween themed accessories. So for the images, I'm just using some of the available ones I found in the Design Space image library. First, we're going to make the blanks. Since shrink plastic shrinks more than half its original size, make sure to size it accordingly. To figure this out, I recommend making an actual size ruler out of the shrink plastic and shrink it. Use this as a sizing guide. If you're new to shrink plastic, I recommend watching my Shrink Plastic for Beginners video. Link is in the description box. I'll be making blanks for the cat skeleton since the image by itself will be too flimsy. So to do that, we will be using the offset tool up here to create a border. Size it to however thickness you want. The offset and the image will be in separate layers. Now as you can see, the offset didn't fill in the cat completely, so all I'm going to do is take a shape, any shape, and size it small enough to cover the hole. Highlight both and click Weld. For the bow and the heart, I'm just going to hide the vinyl details to reveal the blank. To make it work so the machine will cut through the shrink plastic, I like to duplicate the image, center it, and attach it. This way, whatever setting we use will repeat the cut. In our case, we'll be using the acetate setting, cut pressure to more, and using the fine point blade. Now the acetate setting is set to go through 2 passes, but since we duplicated and attached the images, it will increase to a total of 4 passes. Make sure to use a medium grip mat, and if necessary, you can secure it with painter's tape. I'm going to use Posca paint markers to paint the bow and the heart blanks, while keeping the cat ones clear. Then shrink them following your package directions. You can either use an oven or a heat gun. Also, make sure to flatten them as soon as you remove them from the heat to ensure the blank will be nice and flat. Now it's time to cut the vinyl. So for the cat skeleton, the image itself is just a single cut, and I want to separate them from the body and the skeleton. So in order to do that, first duplicate the image and highlight one of them and click Contour. Select the body only. This will reveal the skeleton by itself. Now let me just change the color so we can see it better. Now same thing with the duplicated image, but this time with the contour, select all of the skeletal parts to reveal the body only. Now we are ready to size the vinyl to the blanks we made. Use a caliper to accurately measure each blank. Then, with both the blank and the vinyl part selected, unlock the measurements and put in the values. After resizing all of them, hide the blanks. If you send it out to cut it just as is, the Cricut will make you cut each color on a separate mat. If you want to do it all on the same mat, select all and change the same color. And when you preview the mat, make sure the correct color vinyl is located where the correct cut image is. But before we send this out, I'm going to try this hack I found on TikTok that is supposed to make weeding easier on detailed cuts. So basically you create an offset cut around it, like so, making sure they are attached. So I'll be using the special opalescent glow-in-the-dark vinyl from Teckwrap. They sent it to me for free to try it out. They carry in 2 colors, white and yellow-red. I'll be using the white for this project. I do have a coupon code in the description box if you're interested. This special vinyl does have a protective film, so don't forget to remove it before cutting. Now I'm on the map preview on the design space, and I'm just placing the images so it has enough space for each vinyl pieces. And here I have the vinyl position according to the preview. For the setting, since it's a very detailed small cut, I'm going to use washi for material and increase the cut pressure to more. This setting is more delicate and works well with small intricate cuts. To weed out the small details like the skeleton, using the reverse method is recommended. This is where you weed the vinyl while it's on the transfer tape. And because I made the offset cut around the small pieces, I did find it easier to weed, so I highly recommend this hack. So I did run into an issue with this bow piece and also with one of the cats that I'll show you later, but what happened here, the blank didn't quite match up with the cut vinyl due to the nature of shrink plastic. This happens more often on shapes with appendages like the bow. It didn't quite retain its position when shrinking. But no problem, I'm just going to cut and separate each pieces and apply them separately. And here again, the cat's tail didn't quite match up with the vinyl, so I cut the tail off and applied it separately. You won't even notice it. I will be top coating these with UV resin, so I'm going to seal them with a clear coat first. This acts as a base coat for the resin so it adheres better to the shrink plastic. Once fully dried, I coated them with UV resin. I finished some of them into pins by gluing lapel pin findings, and for the bow, I glued it onto a hair clip. The vinyl glows very well. These have been in my room, not exposed to direct light. The only light was a natural diffuse light from the window, and you can see them glowing nicely in the dark, but when I flash them with a UV flashlight, the glow is super intense and bright. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit me a like and please subscribe for more videos like this one. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!